Since Zero Messenger has come out, I've noticed a lot of confusion from the community on how Wilder World, Meow Chain, and Zero all interconnect. Let's take a moment to connect some of the dots to better understand the bigger picture of what's going on. The effort of all three companies is to create a true and working simulation. This requires building processes and procedural tools in order to more efficiently create this working simulation. This is why for 2 years the community didn't feel like much was getting done. But that was because the team was hard at work building these procedural tools, these development tools, these processes in order to make everything downhill a lot more efficient. So now with the infrastructure of procedural tools and protocols, the team can work on the UI technologies, which is more of the front-facing parts of the simulation. The team has been doing an incredible job with consistently coming out with the devlogs, which have been explaining a lot of the work that they're advancing on. But even with the devlogs, it seems to me that there are a lot of members in the community that are confused with how Meow Chain, Zero, and Wilder World all come together to form one true vision in creating this simulation. So let's jump into the individual efforts that each team is making in order to realize this singular vision. Everyone imagines Ready Player One when they think about the metaverse, but the metaverse is an all-encompassing effort of hundreds of teams creating the next best thing within Web3. So in order to not get confused with the larger metaverse, the companies are calling their efforts the simulation. Wilder World will be the proof of concept and all-encompassing efforts of all three companies. Meow Chain is a layer 2 network on Ethereum that Wilder World and later many other simulations will be built on. A network with gasless transactions is needed in order to handle the countless transactions that is inevitable in a true simulation. So they set out to team up with Polygon and Celestia in order to develop this network. The protocols, the systems, and the social networks that will be needed for a true simulation will be created by Zero. Zero will connect the network to the simulation in needed and desired applications. Currently, we're seeing one of these in its alpha stage, Zero Messenger. In December, we were introduced to ZNS and World Domains, providing the first steps in routing users to where they want to go and what they want to be doing. ZNS is a directory for Zero operating systems, and World Domains sit at the head of the directory. For the simulation of Wilder World, it looks like this: Zero Wilder World. From that head branches off everything else that will be built within it, like Zero Wilder World Wheels. In order to make sure that Wilder World is functioning in all the ways that the team envisioned, they are developing protocol stacks like ZID and Passport, ZXP, ZBI, Zodes, and ZDAO. These protocols will be found within Wilder World, integrated and working to provide each user with the best experience possible. In addition to finding them all in Wilder World, individuals, communities, and corporations will also be able to take advantage of each one of these protocol tools. The simulation is a large interactive and virtual social platform that is built for everyone. Instead of all these social interactions being split up, they will be integrated into a familiar and realistic environment where you can do a multitude of these interactions in a given space. You want to play a game? You can load in. You want to combat? There's that too. You want to go shopping in digital world and have physical items show up? That will be a possibility. You want to engage in an open world of quests, lore, and character development? Get ready to live the lore. You want to engage in a familiar and growing economy, creating a name and wealth for yourself in the digital space? The world will be your oyster. You want to show up to a concert, esport event, or digital conference? These events will be flourishing within the simulation. New mediums of filming, creating art, photography, videography, and storytelling will become readily available. The simulation will be a bustling space of human creativity and interaction. Our simulation will be called Wilder World. Wilder World will do an incredible job with bringing together the network, the protocols, and the user interface into a beautiful display of new technology. Most will just see the outer shell of the beautiful world being developed by the team, but underneath is a masterpiece of development, tools, and engineering of new tech, allowing for the beginning of a real metaverse, a reality being born through the first simulation being created. A network to handle all of the transactions and requests, a social operating system to connect people through protocols and dApps, and an incredible UI that refines these technologies into a beautiful display of creativity, lore, and entertainment. It will all start with Wilder World, and then beyond, with other worlds, other galaxies, and even other universes. Well, there you have it, everybody. This is how Meow Chain, Zero, and Wilder World are coming together in order to realize a fully functioning simulation.